I cannot believe they would risk keeping Einstein in such a poorly defended area.
Believe it or not, they did. And now we have him. The transmitter is undetectable and has a range of 500 miles.
What makes you think the Allies will try to rescue him? Certainly they think he died in the attack on the base.
That would have been true, had I not leaked information about Einstein's capture and scheduled execution. The Allies will come for their prize.
And we will be able to track him through his watch.
Yes, comrade. And he will lead us right to the chronosphere.
Einstein is gone, comrade.
Allied coordinates coming in now.
With the chronosphere and the Iron Curtain, soon we will stand invincible. Prepare a strike team.
Be careful. The Allied radar automatically sends a destruct code to the chronosphere if an intruder is detected. If you are detected before the radar is captured, we could lose the chronosphere.
Losing the chronosphere is not an option.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
New construction options. Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Construction complete. Building.
Comrade, affirmative. Waiting for affirmative. Vehicle report acknowledged.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Nuclear device. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. The nuclear device. Time is running out.
Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Gentlemen, it's a nuclear device. Affirmative. Time is running out. Acknowledged. Time is running out. Affirmative. It's a nuclear device. Time is running out. Time is running out.
Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Vehicle reported. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative.
Silos needed. Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Silos needed. Construction complete. Building. Silos needed. Silos needed. Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Silos
Reporting.
needed.
Affirmative.
Repairing. Silos needed. Unit repaired. Construction complete. Silos needed. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle report acknowledged.
Silos needed. Construction complete. Repairing.
Reporting acknowledged.
New construction options. Building. Silos needed. Unit repaired. Our base is under attack. Repairing.
Yes, sir.
Construction
Acknowledged.
complete. Building.
Power to overwhelm and destroy.
Silos needed.
Power to overwhelm and destroy.
Construction complete.
Product of a tortured brain.
Silos needed. Building. Silos needed.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Destroy.
Construction complete.
The product of a tortured brain.
Building.
of helplessness is your best friend, savage.
Repairing. Construction complete.
Yes, sir.
Unit repaired.
Affirmative.
Building. Construction complete. Building. Silos needed.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Silos
Reporting.
needed.
Acknowledged.
New construction options. Building. Silos
Yes,
needed.
sir. Acknowledged.
Silos needed.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Silos needed. Building. Repairing. Unit repaired. Construction complete. Iron curtain charging. Low power. Unit ready. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Building. Unit ready. Building. Construction complete.
Awaiting orders.
Building. Unit ready. Building. Construction complete. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative.
Construction
Acknowledged.
complete.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building. Building. Unit ready. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Unit ready. Building.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Waiting order.
Construction complete.
Affirmative.
Our base is under attack. Prepare. Unit ready. Building. Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Unit ready.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Our base is under attack. Insufficient funds. Repairing. Construction complete. Unit ready. Building. New construction options. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Building.
Waiting order. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Spotlight
Affirmative.
ready.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Insufficient
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Silos needed. Building.
Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Select target. Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Very well. Agreed. Agreed. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. 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 Agreed. Affirmative. 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 At once. Very well. Very well. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
At once. Yes, sir.
Unit
Very
lost.
well. Affirmative.
Select target. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost. Silence
Affirmative.
needed.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Silence
Acknowledged.
needed.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Silos needed.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Spy plane ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Silos needed.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Silos needed. Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Silos needed.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Waiting on call.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Silos needed. Unit lost.
Reporting.
Silos needed. Silos needed.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledged.
Silos needed.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Vehicle acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Silos
Acknowledged.
needed.
Vehicle report. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Silos
Affirmative.
needed. Silos needed. Building. Silos needed.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Awaiting affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Training.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Training.
Vehicle report. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Training.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Training.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Training.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Training.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Training.
Vehicle affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Training.
Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting.
Unit ready. Training.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Training.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Training.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Awaiting
Training.
orders. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Training. Unit ready. Training. Unit
Acknowledged.
ready. Training. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready.
Vehicle report. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost. Time curtain.
Waiting for
charging.
acknowledged. Comrade,
Silos needed.
acknowledged.
Select target. Reinforcements have arrived. Silos needed.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Comrade, yes, affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Awaiting
Unit
acknowledged. Affirmative.
Silos needed.
Acknowledged.
Silos needed. Select target. Unit lost. Silos needed.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Silos needed.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Silos needed. Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Spy plane ready.
Waiting order. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Silos needed.
Comrade.
Construction complete.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Silos
Acknowledged.
needed.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Silos needed.
Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Silos needed. Silos needed.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building. Silos needed. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Silos needed. Building.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Our base is under attack.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Iron curtain ready.
Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Awaiting or acknowledged.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. Affirmative. At once.
Silos needed.
For centuries we have waited to emerge from the shadows, and now we will make ourselves known.
Soon we will stand.
Silos
Soon we
needed.
will stand. Soon we will stand invincible. Soon we will stand. Soon we will
Select
stand.
target.
Soon we will stand invincible.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Do not return.
Silos needed.
You say. Do not return.
I am the future.
Select target. Silos needed. Silos needed. Unit lost.
Waiting order. Acknowledged. Waiting
Silos
acknowledged.
needed.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Comrade. Affirmative.
Silos needed.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Silos needed. Spike lane
Affirmative.
ready. Silos
Affirmative.
needed.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative.
Silos needed.
Acknowledged. 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 Comrade,
Silence
affirmative.
needed.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Silos needed.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Comrade, affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Silos needed.
Affirmative.
Silos needed. Silos needed.
Awaiting affirmative. 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 Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged.
Silos needed.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Silos needed. Silos needed.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Mission loaded. Silos needed. Silos needed.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Engineering. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Structure sold.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Structure sold.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Silence.
Affirmative.
Building.
The nuclear device.
Unit ready. Building.
Comrade. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Time is running out. Engineering. Affirmative. Engineering. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Engineering. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building. Training.
Reporting.
Unit ready. Training.
Gentlemen,
Unit ready.
the nuclear device.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Running out.
Training. Unit ready.
Time is running out.
Training.
Gentlemen,
Unit ready.
it's a nuclear
Building.
device.
Yes,
Training.
sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Training. Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Vehicle report. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Structure sold.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Mission accomplished.